Up here in the north, this is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout US Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Sloan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Goff. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All JJ has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed. Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Staying on the ground here with Jones. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Straight ahead they go with Jones. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Running left side by Jefferson. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. We put a receiver in motion left. Here's Jones. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 from the 32. Off play action, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is Gibbs on second down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and 4 coming up now. Trying to get it with the option. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Jack Fox on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. It's a short pickup to the 20. Herbie Joseph up for the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on third and long. That's Jefferson. Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Miles Price. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. They set up the screen. It's Hawkinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Lions take over first
The Detroit
and 10
offense getting ready
at
for
their
its
own
next drive.
27-yard line.
And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He gets 6 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Lions first down.
That's
First
just
and 10
not
at
the
the
guy
42-yard
defensively
line.
you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Slot receivers headed left. First down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Again, Goff. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw 3rd and long. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
14, Vikings 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ty Felton here to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Now McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. This one off. It's Jones. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Whether they meant to go to him or is an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Looking to throw. Goff finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
St. Brown. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit!
Complete to Jamison.
The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
21. Vikings 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
2nd and 3.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Felton now to return this. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Play it.
Jones with a run to start the third quarter. Escapes a defender. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now it's McCarthy. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this will force them to start inside the 20, and that punt heads out about the 15-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now gone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
A pitch out to Montgomery. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And motion the tight end over. From the gun, Goff. Over the middle, that's to Slaw. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Lions ready for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 2.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap here to Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 15.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They pitch it out to him here. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll send him over right. Here's a give to Gibbs. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Goff off the play action. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate over that one.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. He dodged the tackle. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates now for the point after.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Vikings 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Felton now to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 18.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Jones gets it. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Swung to Hawkinson outright. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running back sent in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Jefferson, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Running a screen now for Jones. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard
Really good
line.
patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end left. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking for somewhere to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
What are we doing?
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
What are you doing?
Now it's McCarthy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Running back sent in motion left. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, it's gone. Short pass brought in. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions on the favorable end of this blowout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Gibbs now from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
All about that defense there. Had him bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Felton now to return this. Jukes away from one. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Pass it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Vikings 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.